K.Rene, girl. Get my bitch, she drunk, please. Get my bitch, she tipsy, ooh wee. My other bitch is litty. We just stepped up in the club, yeah, we in your city. Come see me.
What it do? It's your boy DB the cameraman, and we're back with another interview. We're here at the N.T.A studios, N.T.A Records in the building. I'm here with the lovely Miss K.Rene. Let the people know.
What's up? It's your girl K.Rene, female hip hop artist, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Corpus Christi, okay. I'm gonna get straight to it today. Most people say I take a little long, so starting the year off a little bit different. So I gotta ask, the end of year 2023 seemed like it was like really busy. You mind letting people know what you had going on?
Just recording like new work, like new product, new songs, and planning new merch, new things that I didn't have like previous, like just learning, processing everything, putting together calendars, shit like that.
When you say calendars, I figured your schedule is pretty busy. I say that to say a lot of people saw that you had like was it 3 or was it 4 songs in the Baddies on Zeus TV?
Yeah, Baddies East. I had 4 songs on there. It would have been my whole project, which is 5 songs, but one of the songs they couldn't use because of the sample. But yeah.
What was the song that they couldn't use?
Wobble. It had a sample in there, so they're pretty strict about that. But yeah, my schedule is really, really busy. I eat, sleep, breathe music. I think that I took my business mindset from where I was before, like owning a trucking company, to music, and I think that's what helps me.
Company?
Yeah, I did. And I took that mindset and brought it to my music, and I think that's what helps me out a lot.
Okay, how'd you make it happen getting your song on the Baddie show?
Networking. Like, that's like a big key. Building rapport too. I'm like always researching. So just like a little gym, I guess you can say. Whenever you're looking at movies or shows, videos, and stuff like that, you always want to look at executive producers, like producers on the show, music producers, and reach out to those people, build rapport with those people, and follow them on social media, stuff like that. And that's what I do.
With everything that's been going on, what are the new memories that you've started to cultivate in this new business, new success that you got going?
Memories. Getting on stage, meeting new people. I want to say, like, of course, the Baddies East was like a huge thing. Being on the radio, like hearing myself on the radio and hearing myself on the radio with my mom, those are huge things to me. And like those are memories that I keep with me that, like, whenever I start to slow down or get tired or whenever I don't want to do something, it's like I know that, I have those things to remind me, like, girl, keep going.
Okay. So when you got your songs in there, when did you find out, or how did you find out that they were going to use them, and like did they tell you exactly how they were going to put them in the songs? Put them in the videos and all that? So
I knew that they were going to use them. I just didn't know to what extent, I guess. And I found out the day that it released. And I didn't even, like, I was literally 5 minutes into the show and my phone was like blowing up, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And I didn't even know that they used it like further down in the show, that they used 2 songs, because I didn't even get there until like the next day. But I knew that, I actually thought that I was gonna be their theme song, like the actual theme song, because I recorded for that. But they ended up using my whole project. And
so I watched all 3 of them come out. I have my own opinion on who came out and who had the best song to come out too. But who do you think out of Natalie Nunn, I guess Scotty Too Hottie, and then K.Rene, who came out to the song to the best song?
Choose? Let's see. Natalie, of course, she killed it. But I love Scotty's too, because
I love Scotty's.
They like,
okay,
my song played for a long time. Well, on both of them, really, honestly. But I love Natalie's because it's like the first song that comes on, the first thing that you see, and like she's like the definition of a boss. And like, I don't think I would have wanted anybody else to walk out to that song like but her.
So it's safe to say you watch the show and you're a fan, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
Watching the show, what's your biggest takeaway from watching it? What do you get from it?
Honestly, just the business mindset. I'm not really too big in the drama and like the fighting and stuff like that. Like, it's cool, but I've gotten over that. But Really just the business part of it, you know, them going out there getting their bag, like when they come to collective, like together, and they're like, really get into the bag, really, because I don't really like the fighting and stuff, honestly.
You like to stay away from drama.
Yeah.
That's good. Speaking more on the business side, did you get a chance to talk to the executive producer, Natalie Nunn? I did a little research.
So I have not talked to Natalie, but I did talk to the other executive producer on the show.
I'm sorry to cut you
off. No, go ahead.
But have they give you any little gems that you could take with you, or just things to?
Yeah, for sure. You know, we've definitely like building a relationship. So they want more music. I'm going to send them more music. And also too, whenever I'm in LA, you know, they invited me out, like, you know, to connect with them. Also too, you know, the reunion's coming up too. So there's a lot of things that, you know, I got from there.
If they ever ask you to go on the show, would you be up to doing that?
Oh, I mean, if the bag was right, and if anything that helps towards the end goal, like towards my music, I think I would. But if it were to distract from that, I don't think that I would, if that makes sense.
From what I do know, a few of the females on the show, they make music as well. Were you able to, I don't want to say connect with them, but at least try to get your name in the ear or something like that?
It's in the works. It's you know, it's planning. I'm always networking.
Back to networking.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe that your songs are now iconic because they're getting played on TV, they're getting played on apps like TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, and all that?
Not anywhere close, honestly. Now that is the goal for sure, is to continue to push and push and push, because there's a whole nother part of the world that hasn't heard my song. But it is different places. Like I've seen my audience grow in different places like Canada, France, and Africa. Like, you know, so I get excited when I see that. So.
Out of those new audiences, like which one just really shocked you? Like, yo, they listen to my music out here, okay.
Honestly, even in the U.S., like Chicago is a big place that streams my music, and Shazam's a lot too, and L.A. And I was not expecting those two places to be my two top places for my music. It was.
So, would you say that there's levels to it for what I'm about to explain, but would you say that you have some type of celebrity now?
Okay, so I wouldn't say that, but I would say that I definitely go to stores and people notice me. I can put my gas and people notice me, which it's fun. Like, it's fun, but also too, it helps me to a higher
standard.
Yeah, so like, you know, I can't just go out, you know, looking crazy now. But
okay, I always got to be on point.
Yeah, because, you know, I love to rock a hoodie and some sweats. You know, that's my thing. But sometimes I like have to look in the mirror twice and be like, okay, girl, like, you know, you might see somebody today. But most likely, 8 out of 10 times I run into somebody. So, but no, I'm definitely not a celebrity for sure.
Hey, well, to other people, I'm not gonna say no names, but I was around them earlier and I let them know I may be doing something with K.Rene. They were like, "Nah, she a star. She a star."
Man, I appreciate it, for real. Humbly, I appreciate it.
I would give her a shout out, but it's my homeboy's baby mama, so I'm not gonna do all that.
Well, tell her I said, "Hey, homegirl."
Okay. So I read you had a bucket list, and you had a lot of things on there that are like really upper echelon type things for artists. If you had to pick one of them to come true like overnight, which one off your bucket list would you like to pick? Because you had perform BET Awards, perform at the Grammys, be number one on the billboards and things of that nature.
I want to go on a worldwide tour. Like, I want to tour worldwide, but I also, of course, want to be a multi-millionaire and a billionaire. You know, at these days and age, you know, being a billionaire is like being talked about. So, of course, I also want to inspire others, especially from my hometown city. You know, I'm definitely outside of the box. And I think because of that, I want to be like, if I can, you can kind of thing. But I want to say that, you know, doing a worldwide tour and getting a Grammy for sure, you know. But I don't want to stop there. You know, I want to keep going.
you got goals of being like Beyonce, Michael Jackson, like that type level, like Drake type artist that no matter you cannot put a song out for like 2-3 years and then boom, everybody's like, nah, I need that.
So I do want to be, I do want to be iconic. I do want to be up there, but I also want to be stable in other areas. So I want to be like a Rick Ross that has like multiple businesses going on, but like he's still popping in music, you know?
He got the wing stops.
Yeah, you know, you got the wing stops, you know? Yeah. And so I definitely want to do that because I don't even want to slow down anywhere close until I'm like 5-6 generations deep to where.
Oh, generational wealth is,
Yeah, you know,
is,
for
is
sure.
real on your end.
For sure,
really,
you know.
You really truly believe in it.
Yeah, you know, the price is only going to keep going up, like the price of living. So that's how much harder I got to work.
Out of all the apps that you either promote, you post your music, you post your drops, whatever that you're on, which one do you see the most interactions from?
Apple Music for sure. Yeah.
Are you able to like explain that a little bit for me? Because me personally, I don't. Not to say I don't mess with Apple. It's just, you know, Spotify free.
Yeah, I actually just started going up on Spotify like when the Baddies thing happened. I wasn't really focused on my Spotify at first. I didn't realize how important it was because it is important. So my Apple Music, the analytics, I love looking back there. They let you know like when you're on charts. They let you know different things like that. But Apple Music, I think, I don't know, it was just easier at the moment. I listen to Apple Music, you know.
Do they like message back to you or anything? Like I'm really in the blind.
No, so basically Apple Music, it's kind of just like kind of the same as Spotify, but it's different. I mean, I listen to Apple Music, but my Apple Music is also connected to my Shazams, and because people have been Shazamming like crazy, those numbers like keep going up, you know, off of the Shazams alone too. So, and then also you get to see like average daily listeners. Now they just updated. You can see when people are listening.
You can see when they're like real time.
Yeah, you can be like, you can say like 10 people listening now or 300 people listening now. You know, so and also too like you have analytics. So you have like weekly analytics, monthly, yearly, stuff like that. So I just thought it was more plain at first, and it tells you like what's your top song, you know, the numbers on that, the places, the genre, like, you know, it tells you all that. So I liked it, but now you know, all of it, Spotify I like too. So you know.
Okay, what inspired you to want to be a rapper?
I've always been into poetry and music. I really originally wanted to be an actress. Like I like acting, and I could dance a little bit, you know. So I never thought that I would do music until I knew that I was good at it. So like it was still a thing for like, let me see if I can do it, because I'm really good at words, like in my poetry and like my stories. So whenever I was able to get on the mic and be like, somebody tell me like, hey, like you can really do this, why don't you do this? It took that in order for me to be able to be like, oh shit, I can. And then I realized like, dang, I can be everything that I wanted to be. I can be an actress, I can still act, and I have music videos, I have my wanted to be in movies and stuff. So it all plays a part in each other, everything that I wanted to be. So yeah. But I've always been like, you know, a fan of music. I used to like burn CDs on LimeWire. Don't sue me. But,
That's what I was gonna ask you earlier. That's what popped up on the Apple Music. It said that you grew up with about three or four sisters.
Yeah, yeah.
And your god sister, and she used to show you how to burn CDs and all that.
Yeah.
Would you say she influenced you to wanna explore this genre?
No, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't know the music part of things until I actually got there and got in the booth and actually did it. But she definitely inspired like my outlook on a lot of music. Like I listen to country music, I listen to rock music, I listen to you know. So she expressed like that music can go with feelings, because she had different CDs and it was like, this CD was for a guy, or this CD was for a breakup, or this CD was to party, or this CD was like, and so she had like her take on things, like and she would mixtape them and like have them all on one CD, and she had them all on one CD. So I was able to like start feeling my emotions with my music, and like that just helped me like explore music more, I guess, as far as like different genres and stuff.
With that being said, what rappers influenced you? Like what's, I don't want to say like where do you get your sound from, but what rappers did you listen to? And you're like, I see myself kind of like them.
I love Missy Elliott.
Okay.
She's very creative, and I love her creativeness. Like, I'm always thinking outside of the box or being so-called weird, and like I feel like she has like that pizzazz, and like people love it because it's different, you know. Also, too, I love Doja Cat. For the same reason, she's very creative, very different, and she's very consistent too. And a guy, the baby, I love the baby, and 50 Cent.
Hey, 50 Cent is a fan favorite over here.
But and of course Beyonce and Drake, you can't leave them out.
Some people have told me that, I don't know if this is gonna sound like a compliment or not, but some people say you remind them of like,
I've heard it.
of like Sexy Red, kind of.
I've heard it. I've heard Sexy Red and Megan Thee Stallion. I hear that a lot.
Is that a comparison that you can say, I see it, or is like, nah?
I don't see it myself, but I mean, somewhat it's a compliment. I mean, you know, they already made it. They're up there, so yeah.
Who is K.Rene?
Ooh, a boss, somebody that's gonna choose the right thing for everyone, even if they don't like, you know what I'm saying, even if they don't like it. I'm not a yes man. I'm fierce. I'm driven. I'm a creator. I am a leader. I am one of the best female hip hop artists like that the world has seen, and I think I'm a door opener. Like, I open doors for a lot of people and a lot of things, and whether it goes good or not, like I open doors for sure. So, yeah, it's K.Rene.
Are there any artists, whether they're, let's say, on your level, higher or lower, that you would love to work with?
Oh, for sure. I want to work with the baby. I want to work with Boosie. I want to work with Doja Cat, Missy Elliott, of course, Tiana Taylor, for stage and stuff like that. I want to work with her.
Real quick, I don't mean to cut you off, but for you to say Boosie, I'm just thinking about, I listened to a freestyle you had just recently put out. It looked like the video looked kind of blue in the background. I can't think of the name.
Okay,
I can see it. I
was
see
Move
it.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then who else was I gonna say? Of course Drake, Beyonce, of course. Who doesn't want to work with Beyonce? Nicki Minaj, and that's pretty much. There's a lot more, but I'm gonna say that's it right now.
Since getting this newfound exposure, have you got to see people's true colors come out? I know it's still early, and you know there's always a new level to attain, but even at the level that you're at now, has there been things that you're like, oh, okay, this is different now since I got a little bit of fame or whatever?
I feel like at every stage in my growth in music, I've learned things, who to trust, who not to trust, who to talk to, who not to talk to, what to say and what not to say. And I learned that everyone can't go. Every stage, every level, God is sending you somebody to help you be stronger, help you be wiser, help you learn. So I feel like every step of the way, even with the exposure or going into the exposure, I've definitely seen people's true colors for sure. But I've also seen mine too. So it helps me to grow. What doesn't kill you truly makes you stronger.
So what do you have to say to all the naysayers that believe you probably won't do anything after getting these songs on the show?
I would say hold your breath and I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, I like that. Okay. So
keep holding your breath for sure.
What's one thing you would like for everyone to know about you?
I don't play. Don't play with me. I don't play. I don't care. If you're not gonna like me tomorrow, I don't care if you're not gonna like me tonight. Don't play with me. And I won't play with you. Period.
Yeah.
Like, I
Okay.
love people, but
So
don't be fake with me.
So you are a people person?
Yeah, I really truly love people, and I love like seeing people win. Like, I truly like can look in someone's eyes and like really be like, oh my gosh, like I care for them. Like, I want them to win, and it doesn't have any ulterior motives. But like I do have triggers. Like, I do have trauma. Like, so once I get played with, one of my biggest things is like I'll let somebody go real quick, and when somebody can't sit with you anymore, it becomes a big deal, and it's like she's fake, she's this, she's that, she's that, and I make my mistakes, but I'm not my mistakes, and I think that sometimes people get me confused because I don't play, but if we all want to look at it like I'm all for the team, and so anything that is below the standard of what it's supposed to be, I'm gonna speak up on it. Like, and you should be happy. Like, then I'm gonna do it for the greater good, and I would rather see you win than be your friend. And that's what kind of person I am. So.
And at the end of the day, a lot more people need that in their life. You may not like me, but I want to see you win. So
Yeah, and so I want people to know that I'm for the win. For sure, I'm for people. I'm for the win, and you can say that, the way I talk or who or what comes out of my mouth, like, but my action shows it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with a whole bunch of that stuff in the community, like, I could have kept to myself, and I decided not to, because I want to see everyone win. Like, somebody else winning is not going to stop me from winning. So.
okay. And speaking of winning, I like the swag, I like the outfit, or I don't know how women call it, but guys call them outfits. What inspired you to have this type of style?
So I'm really upset because I left my coat at the house. I like wearing trenches, and so I left it at the house. And I left a couple things, so my outfit's not really complete. But just boss. Like, I like what I like, and so a little bit of chest. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of leg. But yeah, just being on some. When you see me, you know that it's boss shit. So.
Was that something? Like growing up, you always wanted to dress your best?
Actually, no. Like I said, I had childhood trauma, so there was times where I didn't know what I wanted to pick, like to wear, and like I did choose what I wanted to wear, and people like didn't like it, or like, don't wear that, or hey, don't, like you have that growing up, or you have siblings or cousins, whatever, and it's like, don't wear that, like, ew, no. People want to tell you how to like dress and stuff, like what's cool, what's not cool. So I've always dressed for the trend, and like even though I'm a leader, I don't know why I second guess that, and like so now I like what I like. So you might see me in some freaking sweats and a freaking sweater and a different kind of hat, different kind of glasses, because I love accessories. Accessories can dress anything up or down, like, so I love accessories. But I don't know, I just, I like what I like.
Okay. So what song do you have out right now that you believe is your biggest, your baddest, your best?
So that's out.
That's out.
Bossy and Guap Guap, I think, are like two, like
they neck and neck.
Yeah, they like, well, Guap Guap is definitely up there, but they neck and neck. But my song that I think that's gonna be like that one is the song that I have coming out on the 21st of February, and it's called Hey Homegirl. And I actually have a collaboration with this guy named El Dusty.
And the collaboration, are you able to speak on it?
Yeah. He produced, and I am the writer and, of course, the voice on the track. So, and the flavor, And
there you go.
But yeah, we just collaborating on the project, Well, dang, I spoke too soon. We're collaborating on a project, but this is our
speaking into existence.
Single. No, for sure. So yeah, this next single that's coming is like crazy. I might even, it might be in the intro. Who knows?
Hey, who knows? Well, I don't want to hold you up any longer than I already have. we appreciate you coming into the N.T.A. studios and giving us the interview of the year so far. I know it's the beginning of the year, but hey.
Right? You're right. You had me hyped.
Came through.
No, you had me hyped at first until I had to think about it. It's only like the 8th day of the year. It's like the beginning of the year. And so you had me hyped, talk about it's the best interview of the year. And I'm thinking like, oh yeah. But now, you know what I'm saying?
Real. I'm going to hype you up, but I'm going to keep it real.
Hey, but hold up now. We just started the year. Not kidding. No, I appreciate it. No, I really do.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, do you have any social medias you want to shout out? Any projects you want to...
Yeah, I was just about to do that, so I'm cutting you out. So, I have my Instagram at official K.Rene, official K.R.E.N.E, and then my Facebook is K.R.E.N.E, K.Rene, and my TikTok is official K.Rene, and my YouTube is K.Rene. So, anyways, if you want to find me, K.Rene, Guap Guap. I have a new single coming out February 21st, and it's with L.Dusty. It's called Hey Homegirl. And this creative process for that one was totally different. I fell in love with the song along the way of the process, and I think I've always, fell in love with the beat and the song, like together, like the collaboration along the way of the process. Cause like whenever I first got this beat for the new single that's coming out, whenever I first got the beat, I was kind of like, yo, this is so different. It was outside of my comfort zone, but yo, you never know what you can do until you do it. So, but and I definitely have sponsors. I want to shout out my sponsors, of course. My sponsor, Iconic Beauty Bar. She always keeps my nails done. I just broke this like 2 days ago, and she's already like, get yourself back in here and get it fixed. You know, it's my fault. But she always keeps me with like my first set, all my beauty stuff. So shout out to them. They've been rocking with me for a minute before, everybody caught on. So I appreciate them. Hazy 95, like ever since we locked in, like they are so supportive, and I appreciate them. L.Dusty, shout out. Matt from Rain Productions. I really like, what's crazy is that I've been like collaborating with a lot of people in the city, and I don't know why other artists are like scared to like, if I mess with this person, I really can't, you know what I'm saying? I hear it all the time, but like collaborating with a lot of people, with everyone, is been a highlight for sure. So shout out to all the music producers, music producers and music engineers, and videographers. Shout out to all the videographers. Shout out to everyone that's worked with me, really, the city. Corpus Christi, shout out to them. They've been rocking with me in all the surrounding areas. And shout out to N.T.A. Records, you know what I'm saying, for having your girl. What is it? Yeah, Class 1515, you know what I'm saying? Shout out. I really appreciate y'all for having me. It's your girl, K.Rene, you know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all.